Eighth graders, lesson 11 deals with depression and a lot of causes of depression and causes that are affected by to teenagers, that lead teenagers to be depressed. There's a lot of slides that go with this lesson. At the end of the lesson, it kind of goes in when depression can't be solved. It goes into the suicide portion of things. So please read it. All the slides that we'll have in class are here on this app, and you can view here on YouTube. Thanks. This slide is very important. It talks about when teens are depressed, things that are affected by it. School performance is definitely a big one. Social isolation. Always going to turn to drugs and alcohol when you're depressed, more than likely. And there's other things when then into the suicide attempts, as you can see at the end here. This slide is very important with just talking about how ways to cope with depression. The main thing is always talk to a parent or an adult. Stay connected with your friends. And not like all with anything, avoid using alcohol and drugs. It's just going to lead to more serious things, and it's going to hurt you in the long run. So those are some things that work there. This slide talks about tendencies of people who are suicidal. Their heavy abuse in the alcohol and drugs, death, divorce, separation, when people are alienated or rejected. A lot of times teens have trouble dealing with their body changes. When they're depressed, heavy depression can lead to suicide. Impulsive aggressive behaviors can also be a tendency of suicide, and then mental disorders is another thing that can lead to suicide. The last slide here is very important. Being resilient or able to bounce back, recover, adjust to things that happen in your life. There's always going to be bad things that happen in your life, and you have to decide how you're going to bounce back to them and how it's going to let you affect you. There are just a bunch of ways here on this slide that talks about how to be resilient. I'll let you read through these, and this is the last slide for Lesson 11. Thanks.